thing. You got to. Oh God, no! Play it again. Play the whole thing again. So let's do it again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, play the whole thing again.
I'm furious.
Good evening. It was actually. I'm starting the stopwatch right now.
Hold on, can you guys hear me?
No, and that's preferable, I think. Yeah, why isn't that working?
Hello. Oh, wow.
Oh,
all right,
lovely
easy.
stuff.
Here we go.
Melbourne, how are you doing tonight? I'm sorry.
Who's this personality?
I don't know.
Melbourne, how you doing?
I just feel it's quite strange. I hate this.
Rose
I
is just
hate
starting
it.
the timer so we don't go 1 minute over an
minute
hour.
over. Yeah, as you know, I don't like going over. We do the bare minimum. How long are episodes now?
I don't know. What are they? 30 minutes? 35 minutes? Here's what they are. They're 30 minutes of introduction and 5 minutes of podcast.
That's true.
And thank you so much for listening.
Can't believe
really
you stuck
appreciated it.
Who here has listened to the podcast? Please make some noise. Great. Oh, great. Who does not know what they're at? Oh, no!
You've made a horrible mistake.
No.
This is it. We've peaked. If you're wondering what this thing is going to be like, this is it.
This is literally it.
It's happening right now on the stage.
Fuck.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no,
You're
not
a bit
really.
out of sorts.
I'm about. What do you mean? Why?
I don't know. I was just...
Do you genuinely think I'm a bit out of sorts?
No, I think you're fine.
I feel like I've got a weird energy.
You are a bit out of sorts, aren't you? I knew it before you knew it.
The chairs are too high and everyone's looking.
I'm in your brain. No, we're both acting crazy. I'm about to get my period, full warning. Honest.
You are perpetually about to get your period. I've never met someone who is always on the cusp of getting their period. Always on the brink. It's like, I don't know if you know what a period is.
It's a wee?
Is it? Yeah, yellow stuff that comes out. Yeah, God. Oh, God, I had 3 periods tonight. Jesus Christ. Had a Barocca and my period was bright orange.
I can't sleep through the night without having my period. At least once.
But no, you are going through it, aren't you?
Yeah, I am going through. I just did a show to like 15 people thank you.
Were you there?
Was anyone from that show here?
Oh.
Well, then I won't talk shit about it.
No, I was there as well. It was
fine. Yeah, it was all right. Listen, I've been through hell tonight.
No, you haven't. You're in the Melbourne Comedy Festival. You're in hell. You're not going through it. You are dead in it. It is
so
the
nice
hell
to
mouth.
be here, though.
It's gorgeous
isn't
to
it?
be here.
Stunning
stuff.
Love your guys' laneways. They're beautiful.
Beautiful, iconic laneways.
Iconic lane. Genuinely, my parents surprised me this weekend, which was so sweet of them. They came over to see my show, and we were walking through that laneway off Flinders Street that everyone has their photo taken in, the one with all the graffiti. And I always look at them and I'm like, okay, come on, guys. But my dad was like, whoa, this is beautiful. Oh, this is incredible. This city's vibrant.
And he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's a good man in a puffer vest. So
they did come over to the accommodation.
Oh God,
today.
I just realised I talked about how much I want to fuck people in puffer vests. Do you remember on the last?
No.
Yes, on the last live podcast when I was talking about that guy from Grand Designs.
Oh yeah, Kevin McLeod.
Yeah. And now my dad wears a puffer vest. So
Jesus.
It's
maybe
Freudian.
he heard. No, I think he heard the podcast. Yeah. God, gotta get me a puffer vest. Oh my God, Jesus. Pop down to Uniqlo, you know what I mean? No, not to be attractive to you know. Maybe your mum's into it.
Well, my mum's definitely into it. They love each other. They were very PDA at the cafe
Were
this
they?
morning. Yeah, they were.
What were they doing?
Just like coming up behind each other and shit.
Like just wrapping your arms around and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like
Fuck,
a
that's
young
weird,
couple in love. Well,
Jesus.
what's wrong with you two?
That's disgusting.
It is, yeah.
That is legit disgusting. I don't like PD. I don't like. I know. Do you?
don't? Yeah, I like it. I'm into it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Okay.
If anyone's keen. No, it's fine.
But no, how have you been? It's been a long month. I haven't been here to support you emotionally.
Yeah.
But I've been there, on vaguely
I've
on
been
Facebook.
fine.
You've been all right?
I've been managing fine.
Actually, no. Sorry, you've been managing me.
Yeah.
Because actually, I've been going through crazy times.
You've been going through crazy time, and I feel like I've been your rock. Is that a thing where people get to describe themselves as a rock? Honestly, I'm just Rose's rock.
No, yeah. I think you've been my rock. Yeah, you've been my rock. You are one of my rocks.
Yeah, you got a pebbly beach.
Yeah, I've got Brighton Beach out there. Lots of tiny, insignificant rocks. You are one of the most significant ones. I got to say, you're a boulder.
Stunning.
You're a boulder. No, it's gorgeous to see you. We haven't seen each other for a while.
I know.
We had a little catch up on the way here.
We did.
We talk all the time.
I will say this. We do talk every day. It's wild. But I will say this. When I came into the apartment today, I felt like I really went for a hug, and you...
No, I went for a hug as well.
I feel like you acquiesced to my enthusiasm.
No, I didn't. I hugged you. I was watching Sex and the City with Guy. I was busy.
Oh, okay.
But also tired.
Yeah, all right. Okay, fine.
Wow,
Well,
bring it up here.
yeah, well,
That's crazy.
what else are we going to talk about?
Well, no, what we did actually, I panicked. So as you know, well, as all of you do know, but some of you won't know because you don't listen to the podcast. We don't do any work into like creating things or themes anymore.
No, there was once a Google Doc.
Yeah, God, there was a.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
the
that's
first.
embarrassing.
I don't know if you guys if you've ever gone back and listened to the first 6 eps, but we actually put some work into those.
There's like 6 eps, and we're like, oh, yeah, we'll do something different in the second season. All this shit.
Yeah,
And
fuck,
I'm
I
like,
forgot
God.
we did Boners of the Mind.
Yeah, horrible. That was the dark season.
Yeah.
Those are the lost tapes.
Yeah.
Those are the Nixon tapes.
It's like the first season of Parks and Recs. Everyone's like, just skip that one.
Skip that one.
Skip and jump ahead.
We wanted to do bonus of like the mouth or something, right? We wanted to do about food.
Yeah, we're going to talk about food. Oh,
But,
God. We were so young back then.
We were so young. And legit not friends, really.
No, yeah, we really grew to be. Actually, my sister asked me the other day when we became friends, and it was the Melbourne Comedy Festival. So it's lovely to be back here again, isn't it?
The start of our relationship.
Celebrating the anniversary.
But also, as you know, you talked about this all the time on the podcast, we became friends because you were mean to me.
Yeah.
And,
That's how I befriend everyone.
But what I did is I did try to put some effort into tonight's show, and that usually we do like bonus, like people can give us their bonus. We chat about that, but this time I tried to do something good and admin-y. I went on Ask FM. Thank you, Tim, for those whiskies. Great, we're on whiskies.
Stunning.
It's pretty cool, eh?
It's very cool. This is an audio medium, but for the audience here, you can see how
The
cool
payoff
we are.
is huge.
Yeah.
I went on Ask FM. Now, Ask FM is a real fucking like early 2000s vibe, I think.
Yeah, I've never
right?
heard about it before.
It's like an anonymous question asking thing, right?
Oh.
And I thought no one had asked any questions, but I
Yeah.
had been running the tech wrong, and I'd literally
And
just
I thought
discovered.
that she had such, she was so upset that no one had asked questions that she was then blaming the tech. She was like, well, something's gone wrong with them. We just got no fans. But turns out a lot of people have asked questions.
Well,
and
some.
Okay.
But do you want to crack on?
Thousands.
Well,
I've prepped some questions as well.
Have you?
Yeah, we'll do question for question. You do the ones that people asked in, and I'll do these are the list of questions most commonly asked of Oprah.
From the magazine?
From Oprah.com.
Oh, from Oprah.com.
Yeah,
What's on Oprah.com?
A lot of lifestyle advice. I mean, honestly, these guys can check it out for themselves. But like a lot of lifestyle advice, a lot of like how to put your furniture in the right way.
I forgot to tell you, I saw the hottest guy at the airport.
Really?
That's it.
Okay.
That's absolutely
Don't
it.
tease me.
He was wearing a jacket with the Marlboro thing embroidered on the back of it. And he had long
like the
hair.
cigarettes.
Yeah, like cigarettes. So, yeah.
He's a smoker.
Yeah.
But that's cool. If you're a smoker now, that's cool.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, because everyone knows it's bad for you, so it's like you're going your own way.
Wow. Just because you vape now.
Yeah.
It's actually not cool. No, yeah, and but he was with like an elderly couple who I think were his grandparents, and that made him even hotter.
Stunning.
Stunning. I know.
That's what you want, a guy who will fuck you and then take you over for lunch at Grams.
But they were just kind of following him because they could obviously, like, they were a bit slower at walking.
Yeah, God. Isn't it a horrible idea that we'll all get old? Happens to everyone.
Well, not everyone.
Wow. That's
Okay.
so dark.
Anyway, do you want to start or should I?
Yeah, you start. and
Okay,
then
so some of you might be here tonight and may have come along and wanted to get your questions answered. Should I start with an easy one? According to you, why do people love or fall in love? Alice?
Is this a yes or no?
Now, this is
Why
a
do
huge
people love?
one.
I think it's a chemical reaction.
I genuinely think that
mixed
as well.
with shared interests.
Fuck, no, yeah. It is though, isn't it?
You believe more strongly than I do that it's just a biological chemical urge. I'm like, it's unique, it's incredible, it can only happen like a few times, but
But you're
like,
fucking Catholic, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you're into the whole spirit. But I mean, I think we've talked about this, but I think it's like a trick. But then you like buy into the trick, right? It's like when you go to like...
You think your body's playing a trick on you.
Yeah, but it's like when you ironically go to like a bad movie, but you enjoy the movie. That's what like love is, right? Like, you're like, oh, this is fucking stupid, but it's actually quite cool, you know?
Love is bride wars.
Deep cut. Deep
Really
cut.
interesting about Bride Wars.
Oh, God, I've heard it.
Initially,
Jesus Christ.
it was meant to, the star of it was meant to be June Diane Raphael and Casey Wilson. They wrote it, and then they got recast as
They wrote it in the
Anne
writers-
Hathaway and Kate Hudson. And honestly, I don't think the movie. I have nothing to end that with.
You know what? Huge anecdote.
Yeah.
It ended with a bang. But no, because also it didn't get written in the Writers Guild strike as well. Oh, it got made
Oh,
in the
did
Writers Guild
it?
strike. Yeah. So I think
Unions, eh?
Fuck 'em.
Bet you weren't expecting this sort of political chat, were you?
But would you, and if anyone's going to take photos, please do it when I've got good posture as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've got shocking posture on
Please
these
make sure if
Barstools.
you take a photo, you can see my bra in it.
You are such an advocate for that.
Yeah, I'm always showing my bra.
Why is that?
I'm a slut. No.
I love it and respect
I'm ready
it.
to walk off this stage.
No, I think it's good.
No, my mum always told me it pays to advertise, but then no,
She said that to you today. I heard that in the lounge.
That's because she was trying to do up my button, and I said, I thought you said it pays to advertise, and then she undoes it, and she was like, it does.
It's genuinely quite cool.
Yeah, I
start
do
doing
love
it now.
my boobs. And I think it's because when I was a kid, they were uneven, and so I got like weird about them.
Yeah.
And now they still are, but like in a way where I'm like, that's fucking cool, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So now I like to show them off.
Good on you, girl.
It feels like I'm going to get naked.
Listeners,
I will
she's
if you
already
guys
naked. Anyway, but no, yeah, I think that's probably the best description I could describe
Love
it.
is like
you know.
Bride Wars.
Well,
Yeah.
No, that was your words,
Oh.
but mine was more like an ironically, babe. You know, that's my.
Yeah.
But you buy into it and it's cool and it's fine because you're gonna die and whatever, you know.
I think, why does it happen? Who fucking knows, man? It just does, and then it doesn't, and sometimes it's there, and it's not. Yeah. I'm fine.
I think that's an accurate answer. I think lots of people would agree with that. So do you want to hit me with one of yours?
Yeah. Okay, this is the most frequently asked question of Oprah. What's your all-time most memorable meal? And then you answer, and then I'll compare that to Oprah's.
God, that's a really hard. Like, is it memorable meal experience or like
They don't
memorable meal
elaborate here. But I'll set the parameters. Your all-time most memorable meal. Like, what's the one where someone, you go, what's your favourite meal? What pops into your head, you know? Because that's the one at the top of your memory.
Favorite meal.
Well, it's technically most memorable, but I'm trying to define the parameters.
Well, most memorable is the more traumatic ones, aren't they?
Okay. Do you
went
want to
to
talk about this privately, or?
No, publicly as per usual.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think I've had. Have you ever had like really bad. Like I've gone to like places, restaurants. Like I really like research, and then had the worst time with like a ex-boyfriend or a boyfriend. I had that recently where I like got really excited about going to like a really nice restaurant, and then went with an ex-boyfriend, and it was just the worst night of my life.
Yeah, but it was memorable.
It was memorable. That's the thing, is that there's a difference. So
Yeah.
I think most memorable would be I was in Rome, and it was some small wild strawberries with Zabaglione, or whatever that custardy creamy stuff is in Italy, and I was fucking drunk. I was very wasted, and it was really nice. Yeah. What's your most memorable meal?
Well, I won't answer as me.
No. You answer.
Oh, my most memorable meal, Venus schnitzel cooked in a red wine sauce with mashed potato and a courgette ratatouille.
Oh my God.
Well, I had a lot of time while you were fucking drunk.
When was that? Why is that memorable?
Just my mum always used to make it. I guess Venus schnitzel's
Okay, so this is
cheap.
unfair.
It's a cheap meat. And if you cook it with a bit of flour, a bit of butter, and then you use all that stuff, you chuck some red wine in there,
I had
and you get a
schnitzel
bit
the
of
other day as well.
gravy. You what?
I had schnitzel the other day, but that's not the thing. It's the most memorable. Like, that's not your most
I
loved.
always remember that.
Fucking fine. What did
And
Oprah say?
Oprah's is cornbread and black-eyed peas.
Delicious. What is the last thing you do before bed, Alice?
A really good question, actually. I've got a very specific routine, and I'll be honest with you guys. Okay, if it's a night where I'm going to masturbate before bed, the process is get into my PJs.
Yep.
Got to be in my PJs. That's when I feel most sexy. Get into bed, play, and this is a true bit I talk about in my stand-up. I play a thunderstorm because that's just how I sleep now, or like the sound of rain. I masturbate.
It's a fucking nightmare sleeping in a room with her sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'm not, just to clarify, I'm not masturbating. No, I'm not. And the only reason I bring this up is because then I will go and I will like wash my hands, pee or whatever, then I will come back into bed, and then that's when I apply the tiger balm to my temples. And then I spritz the pillow with a bit of lavender.
What? Really?
And then I'm ready to sleep. But if it's a night where I'm not masturbating, then I just go right ahead and apply that tiger balm as soon as I'm in bed. Because I have once made, I'm sure I've spoken about it before, made the fateful mistake of applying deep heat and then masturbating. And honestly, I reckon it took a month for my clit to recover. But also, it was a pretty cool, unique experience.
The most amazing thing is that you definitely knew there was deep heat on your fingers, yet you definitely kept going.
Okay, does anyone here use Dr. Bronner's shampoo?
Yes, I do. Well, I use the body wash.
So there's a peppermint one, and
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's
It
similar to
tingles,
that.
man. It
It's
fucking
similar to that.
tingles.
Honestly, everyone give it a go, but in a safe environment.
Don't you find that if you want to do that before bed, I always find I'm like, oh fuck it, I want it to be the last thing before I go to sleep, but then I always need to immediately do.
Masturbate?
Yeah, but like so
Yeah.
I can just like go to sleep.
Yeah, that's
but then-
beautiful.
Beautiful, gorgeous
It's
stuff.
stunning. I always think that is the joy of being a girl over being.
Yeah.
That's the joy of being a girl over being a guy. It's like the cleanup.
Yes.
Theoretically,
minimum.
I will be honest, I've not always gone and then washed my hands and gone to the toilet.
Sometimes you fall
Sometimes
asleep. You fall asleep.
I just fall asleep and I
And it's
enjoy
natural.
it.
That's what Julie Roberts probably does. you
Yeah.
know? I mean, it's probably what we all do. It's bad to drink these
hold
on
on, I'll
empty
ask
stomach.
you an
That was
Oprah
crazy.
question.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, you didn't ask me.
What's
whatever,
the
that's
one
fine.
thing you can't do because you're famous?
What's the one thing I can't do because I'm famous?
Because you're famous.
Ooh. Fuck.
Oh my God, her answer to this is so
I know
good.
the answer to it, I think. I don't know what I don't
What's
know
the
what
one
mine
thing
is.
you can't do because listen, you're not as famous as Oprah, but
Yeah, I know it's a hard
but you are
question
well
to answer.
known. What is something you avoid doing in public because you're like, what if people see me do that?
Don't know.
Okay, cool.
You know what? You know what's hard?
Content.
You know what's hard? It is hard going on like dating apps.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
and
because
yet you still do it.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
And if you see that, it's not me. It's not me. No. I mean, I should put myself out there.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
should, girl.
I think
Get
I
out
should.
there.
I should get out there.
Yeah, talk into the mic.
It's hard.
Oprah says, "Have a pootie in a public restroom."
What does she mean by that?
A shit.
No, I know. But what do you mean? Like, she can't go
If
into
you're
a toilet
Oprah,
cubicle.
you cannot go and destroy a bathroom and then walk out of it and be like, sorry, guys. Everyone's going to have that story like, guys, I met Oprah and you won't believe what happened. She stunk up.
It's especially bad because in America, the toilets, the bathrooms, they always have those gaps, don't they?
Yeah, they
that
do.
You can look through. Have you ever seen people look through?
Number one problem with America, gaps in their toilets.
Number one. Nothing else. Okay. Here we go. Let's do a. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Rose, would you... Oh, no, I don't want to answer that.
No, go on, please.
Rose, would you fuck a snedhead? Alice, would you fuck a Matafeo?
Yes, absolutely.
Agree it right
Agree.
now. Agree to disagree? Yeah. All right? All's fair in love and war. We won't tell each other about it,
Okay, all right, fair
fantastic,
enough. Yeah, we would
fantastic.
both fuck each other's fans, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
Alice, will you go back to men?
Oh, yeah, probably I'll give it a hoon.
You were never off men.
No, I was never off men. I just dabble in both, you know. I mean, the female development was a recent one, and I think it's here to stay, but it doesn't mean that I'm limiting my options, you know.
You greedy guts.
I'm a greedy guts, baby. I'm a greedy guts. My mum calls it, did I tell you this, by the way? She calls it ACDC. That's what she refers to being bisexual as. She's like, oh, you're ACDC.
Why?
I don't know.
Interesting.
But she's on board. She loves it.
Do you want to do another question, or should I do?
Here we go. Here's one. What makes you laugh? This is the third most asked question of Oprah.
I would
What
ask
makes
that
you
of
laugh?
Oprah, though, because I don't know what her sense of humour would be like.
Dirty? No. Deadpan.
No, it wouldn't be
Deadpan.
dirty.
British. She only likes British comedy.
Really into Faulty Towers. Huge fan of Hello, Hello, I think. Got all
Vicar
the
of Dibley.
DVDs. Oprah, she's an interesting one.
Yeah. What makes you laugh?
You know what? It's the funny thing about celebrities, right?
Oh, here we go.
No. But like, you just don't know what their sense of humours will be. Like, some of them are just fucked up, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like they've got
Do
no.
you know who's
sense
got
of
a great sense
Who?
of humour?
Tell me.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
It's a stupid thing to say.
I'm sorry
That
I
was
brought it up.
An
I'm
idiotic
so
thing to say.
embarrassed.
Fucking hell. I thought you were going to say something
do you-
like, you know.
Something like amazing.
Do you think Ellen DeGeneres has a sense of humour anymore?
Yeah, I do. I think she's really funny, but I also think she's the devil incarnate.
Agreed.
Yeah, often they are. Well, what's your answer, please, to what makes you laugh?
Oh, what makes me laugh? What makes me laugh? People. Well, yes.
I'm right here.
You do make me laugh.
Yeah, okay.
I think you do. No. I think.
No, that's fine.
What
Oprah
makes-
said talking to Gail on the phone at night, but that's...
Fuck, they love each other, eh?
They
It's
do love
so
each other.
sweet.
That's what actual friendship looks like.
Oh, shut up. Okay, that is nicely goes into this one. This is very sweet. I love the kind of caveat at the end of this. What do you love the most about the other? Please be as sincere as possible, right?
I think we're out of
Pleading with
time.
us. I'm in charge of the stopwatch. What do you love the most about each other? I think we've been quite sincere in recent episodes.
Yeah, do you guys think we've gotten too sincere? Let's get a round of applause for me. No. I always do that wrong.
No. Wow. Enjoy those fucking pity claps, bitch. Jesus Christ.
No, we have gotten too sincere. I think the rejection.
Do we? Yeah.
I think the rejection ep was a line in the sand
That
for a
got-
few people.
I feel like that got me into a bit of trouble in my life.
Did it?
Well, I feel like people like kind of put things together about that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we did not do a good job of obscuring who we were talking about in that episode.
But a lot of people we reached out, and that's never a good
and said,
term,
"Are
is it?
you okay?"
Reaching out is never a good in a positive sense, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
but
who specifically? Name and shame? No.
no, Rachel House actually.
Oh yeah.
She really got into that. She's very nice.
Rachel House is a New Zealand actress.
She's very amazing. She's very amazing.
Alice.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking hell, man! I fucked up again.
But no, you know what? I've recently more people have been saying actress rather than actor. And you know
Really?
what? It's weird. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
what do we like most about each other? No, come on. I like.
Genuinely. Okay, I could reel off a ton of things.
Oh my god, that is the sweetest.
She's gonna cry.
I've got 3.
Okay, Alice is. I'm actually steamed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I haven't eaten anything. I've got like
good.
2 hours sleep, and I'm on my second whiskey.
Lay in, girl.
Alice is incredibly smart, and she's very intelligent. She's very.
That's the same. You've said you're trying to pass those off as 2. That's 1.
She's accomplished. She's a very hard worker. She is.
All the qualities you want in a friend: a smart, hard-working
friend.
What do you like?
And you know what? I love this. She always got a little quip about things. Oh, a little sassy quip about
As
things.
sincere as possible, please.
But she is someone. Okay, regrettably, I will say this. Regrettably, I use her as a moral compass.
Oof.
No, not regrettably.
Wow.
Yeah. No,
wow, what was that reaction from the audience?
No, but I don't mean like regrettably I do it, but like no one should use one person as a moral compass.
True.
Yet I use you as a moral compass.
Yeah, good. That's how I've designed it.
And so I often go to you for all of my advice, right? And
Yeah.
and to be able to tell
And
me.
as a result,
you know.
your career's taken off.
Wow, sure. And that's because of you. And it is true. And I think she's a very good person, and she's good at hospitality. She always wears a tea towel. She always has a tea towel over her shoulder when I go over to her house. She always over caters.
Yeah,
she always
that's
over.
true.
God, this seems like a rom-com. This is amazing, right? She always over caters in group situations. She always buys like an extra chicken, or like an extra she'll make like a pound more pasta.
Yeah. What do you want in a friend? A smart, hard worker who'll get 2 chickens when you only need 1.
and she's great.
You're right.
I don't know. I feel like I just poured my heart out. And you've been fucking like, oh, fuck you. I'll fuck 2 chickens. Oh, no, stupid compliments, Rose.
What do I like most about Rose?
Don't fucking bother.
No, come on.
Don't even
Come
bother.
on. She's very generous. She's a great friend. She gives
not
really
generous.
thoughtful. You are. Well, I've been borrowing money from you. She gives.
Alice has lent me her car for a long time.
That's
for like
crazy. No, not a month.
a month and a half. 2
2
months.
2.5
Whoa.
months.
Okay.
Can I just say this?
No.
No. Hear me out. I lent her my car to the extent that people in my life were saying, has Rose still got your car? That's incredible. And then, I know, hear me out.
Alice, you yell at me if I tell you do you want your car back or do you need your car?
No, of course I want you to have my car. I don't need it.
Okay, but then now you're saying all of this stuff about how people are thinking
I
reaching out to
love
you.
my car.
Fuck's sake.
Keep it. It's yours. The car cost me.
I'll buy you a new car.
Very
with the success
generous.
that was all due to you, right?
True story about this car. It cost me $600. It's a stunning little Toyota Corolla. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long since I saw it, but I'm so sorry. I know this is a really sensitive.
I actually am pissed
you're
off.
fuming. I know. Because here's what I always say to her. I'm like, take it, and then when I want it, I'll ask for it back. So she knows she's in the right, but I'm just winding her up. The car got towed, and it cost me $300 to retrieve it. against a $600 car.
It's a gorgeous little car, though.
It's a stunning little car. No, Rose is she gives the most thoughtful gifts you can ever. Do you know what she's really good at that I've kind of taken? Is that she writes really sincere, involved cards at your birthday and stuff, and they're so nice. That's it. No, she's extremely thoughtful. She always makes like really intricate gifts for people, or like puts a lot of gifts are your language of love, you know.
Gifts are my language of love.
And you're very compassionate, and you're a good friend.
I don't know about that.
No, you are.
I don't know what to believe. Maybe I'm like you with. I'm like a certain person with you and not with others. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
just bring out the best of me. Like, I mean, maybe it's just really special and like what is
Isn't
stupid.
Sweet. Is anyone else kind of getting the vibe that Rose is like in love with me?
Alice, will you go back to men? Answer
Submitted
sincerely.
by Rose.
Answer this seriously.
All right, a question from
I'm not
Oprah.
looking at it. My phone's off. I'm just freeballing these.
Okay, here we go.
Question.
Where have you visited that you'd like to return?
I don't know. Fuck, your house maybe.
Oh.
Well, like because no.
This is close to what Oprah says.
Well, because your parents are very passive aggressive about how much I engage with them.
Yes, that's true. And then they did come over to the apartment today, and you went into your room.
Because I was getting out of the fucking shower and I had a towel around me.
Talk to them in the nude, man. That's what a friend would do.
Fuck's sake. What do they want from me? Jesus
Oprah
Christ.
would go to her house in Hawaii.
Very relatable stuff there.
Very relatable.
Here's an interesting question. Okay, if you were transported back to London in the year 1920, what would you do, invent in order to survive and or achieve fame or fortune? My answer? Salted caramel.
I reckon I'd invent the internet. Is that a thing? Did one person do that? Can I do that?
Feasibly?
Oh, hold on, I got to make a computer first.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, can you make a computer? Like, can you make?
Of course not. I've got no practical skills.
So, like, if you're dropped in it.
Oh, so I'm dropped in it. So I am who I am in 1920, and I've got to come up with something that I would make.
Yeah. Apart from like a real scathing, like cool tweet or something. I don't know. Or like a really a column.
I'd make those little things that you like spin between your hands and then they fly up.
Oh yeah, I know
they
those.
come down.
Wildly popular.
Yeah, why?
Huge, and I mean, I think, honest to God, I probably think they were invented before 1920. To be fair.
Okay. I'd invent God, what would I invent? I honestly have no skills to invent anything. Did bicycles exist then?
Yes, they did.
I reckon
and
I could
fuck you for thinking you could invent a bicycle.
I'm saying with what I know of bicycles now, I reckon I back myself if I've got nothing else on to go back to 1920 and devote all of my energy. I reckon I could make a bike. Is that crazy? You're nodding like it is.
It's 100% crazy, right? Like that.
Do you have some skill in the bike industry?
That's such a good point.
What you do is you get a lid off a jar and you trace around it on one.
No. Let me explain this to people who know. So what's your name? Dave. Dave's just said that if you try and draw a bike, it's very difficult to draw a bike. And that's the best point I've ever
With
heard.
all due respect to Dave, it's two circles.
Sure, fill me in on the rest.
And then you got one line up here, and you got one line up here, and you got a little one across. This is an audio medium. And then you put a little seat on top, and then you got one coming up.
Have you ever seen a bike frame before?
Yeah. You know what, Dave? I'm so sorry for the way that I treated you earlier.
And one of the things I love about
wrong.
Alice is her humility.
Yeah.
I think. Her acceptance of when she's wrong.
What can I invent?
Yeah, what could you invent?
A chair?
A funky chair?
Like a
Could
nice
it be
one?
a funky fresh chair?
Oh, do you know what I'd do? Do I have time in this period before I go back there? I would memorize.
No, you don't. You get transported.
Oh, in an instant.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay,
I had
what
a-
would you do if you had
Well,
like...
I'd memorize a good book or a movie or something, and I'd go back and write it.
Do you not think you could do that just from memory of like things you've seen?
No. I can't remember like what happened yesterday.
But couldn't you like pitch the plot of like the most successful film of the from 1920 onwards?
Yeah, I'm going to go back and I'm going to pitch the plot of Jurassic Park.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, I think that'd work out for you.
Yeah, do you reckon?
100% I support
In
you.
the 1920s, are they like, we haven't got the technology to support that idea?
They did King Kong.
Yeah, fuck, they're amazing, eh? God, it's so
1920.
depressing to think that I can't invent a single thing.
I know.
Oh, do you know what I'd invent?
Yeah.
Oh, no, maybe that's around already. But like those, like, you know, when you can like iron something onto something and then it stays like a...
Iron
a
on
picture?
transport. An
Yeah.
iron on
No,
transfer.
do you know what I'd do? Temporary tattoos.
Yeah! Fuck you! You do not know how to make temporary tattoos.
I know.
You have no idea how that tech works.
Fuck.
Try and explain how temporary tattoos work for me right now. How do you think?
If I was going to invent from scratch a temporary tattoo,
Yeah.
okay, here's what I would do. I would get Glad wrap
Sure.
and I would stick that to a piece of paper and I would draw on the Glad wrap the thing and then I would put... No, I've already lost my way.
Okay. Do another.
It's
I'll do
quite
another.
hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real hard. It's a real hard.
Amazing that people ever invented anything.
I know, right? They really had to go out on a limb.
Can you imagine inventing something? Has anyone in this room ever invented anything?
Anyone? No
Yeah,
one?
we're
All right.
all rubbish, aren't we? Thank God there are other people in the world.
Okay.
So weird to think that if this room of people got transported back to 1920, none of us would
Fucking
contribute
useless.
anything to society.
If you which animal
Hold on,
would you?
a question for Oprah. Do you still dream big?
I'm just imagining the person who sent that in.
No.
Do you still dream big? Yeah, absolutely. I do personally. What does Oprah say?
I'm dreaming really big for my new network, OWN.
Fuck, she's good on the self promo. Eh?
She's so good. The way
She's
she
so
turned that
good.
into a plug, incredible.
Absolutely turn that into something great. Okay. Which animal would you love to be for a day? Do you know any animals or?
Do you know what I'd like to be? I reckon a seal.
Why?
Because you get the ability to swim and enjoy land. Like, I think because I love to be able to swim in the water. Like, I mean, I can as a human, I suppose. Fuck, I sound like an idiot on this podcast. I'm educated. And this is what happened. No, because a seal, right? Imagine how stunning you'd feel in the water, like just like slipping and sliding through. But I know what you're thinking. There are other animals that can swim better in the water. Your dolphins, your whales, your fish. But I think if I was only able to exist in the water, I'd be quite overwhelmed. So it's
Too much of a good thing.
too much of a good thing. I
Sure.
reckon I want to come up for air.
And what, like visit friends or like,
Yeah.
you know, like, what would you do up in air?
I reckon hang out. I
think
recently
seals-
saw a bunch of seals.
Where?
And, at a colony. A seal colony.
How were they?
We didn't really talk, but they were having a good time, you know, and they like do this thing where they swim and then they come and they like sunbathe for a bit. And I thought, well, I'll do that.
You do love the water. You're a water.
I
You're a
love
water
the
baby.
water. There's
You're a
one thing you know about me is that I love the water. Oh, that's what we were talking about earlier. Okay, I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I feel like I watch so many romantic comedies that I internalize the idea that lead females are supposed to have like little characteristics about themselves that then like potential lovers or whatever can be like, you know, I love you because I always notice the fact that your like ear twitches in the rain, or like
right, like the Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, like the Harry Met Sally thing. Like I notice all of these little things about you, and then I was worried that I'd internalized that so much that I was trying to create my own little things. Like I'd recently taken a really strong stance against donuts, and I thought,
and we didn't talk about this. Why? Because this is fucked up.
I don't like the taste.
What do you mean you don't like the taste? It's just bread, fried bread. Sweet
I prefer
fried
my bread toasted, I guess. I haven't thought too much about it, but
so
I think I'm really...
And you think this is charming?
Yeah.
You think this is charming,
yeah,
right?
I think that this is charming.
Wow.
Is it not working? I thought that I'm trying to create the idea that like I'm the gal who doesn't like donuts. So that like in a romantic comedy version of my life, the suitor would be like, you don't like donuts.
No, it's like, yeah, it's like, I love the fact that you don't like donuts.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you're like your bread toasted.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
It's not. This is really weird though. I don't think
maybe I'm not doing it. And then because I have a phobia of sneezes,
yeah.
I wondered if that...
Have we talked about it on the podcast yet?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, you're about to find something out. I have a phobia of sneezes.
Like a for real phobia. Like fucking like annoyingly so. Like when we're not in the same country, when someone sneezes, I get worried that you're around because you're gonna react. Like this is how she goes. Like it's like someone's. It's really jarring.
Yeah, it was horrible because my dad used to do those sneezes. You know when you're in a car and there's something about adult men, they let loose. And he was in the car, and the way he sneezes when he's driving the car is it's like a fire hydrant's lost its top. And it's just like spraying throughout the vehicle. And so as like a child, I was traumatized by that. It's a horrible thing to happen. Yeah. And so I developed a phobia of sneezes because I felt like I was always getting wet. But here's the thing.
Sorry, yeah.
I wondered if I was doing that to be cute.
To be endearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what a wild call to make.
Cool. Maybe
so
I'm
you're like
drunk.
Yeah. No, but like the call to be like, I'm cute because I don't like sneezes. Teehee. Like, you know, like it's a really weird, really bold call to make. Like you could have done other things. Like,
yeah, you're right. Man, I'm fucked, man.
You're not fucked, man.
I'm
fine. I think that's just a genuine phobia of yourself.
Yeah, I think it is a genuine phobia. Well, sneezes are gross though. Like how weird to even be on board with them. Today.
Yeah.
Well, today somebody...
I think it's quite exciting as an event, you know, when someone sneezes really like loudly. Oh, you know, everyone gets involved, and it's like, oh, that was a big one.
Once I was holding a newborn baby and it sneezed, and I almost dropped it.
I know that's about you.
Yeah, you do. See, it's cute. It is.
It was my godson. Would you make, if you have kids, would you make me a godmother? That's just not asking him. That's me in real life.
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, you can be godmother of
Really?
them. Yeah,
This is a promise right here.
How many kids am I having?
Wait, so only one of them I'm your godmother to? Have you
I
had
think
three
you only
kids?
get one. Three
Really?
kids, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got to have like a special relationship with like one of them, because that's the way godparents work, is that they favor one child over and above the rest of your siblings.
That's true.
That's because my parents, everyone's got different godparents, and mine are the shittest ones of all of them. No, I say that with nothing but love in my heart. One of them is a midwife, and don't worry, she'll never listen to this. She doesn't even have the internet. No, and I love her. Her name's Irene, but she delivered, I reckon she's delivered like 100,000 babies, and she's like godparent to like 99,000 of them.
Fuck, really?
She can't even remember my name when she meets me.
Oh, so you're talking about your godparents?
Yeah, my godparents are rubbish. And then
I've got no godparents.
Oh, you win.
Can I get godparents this late in the game?
Yeah, you can. Oh, here's the thing that really fucks me off, actually.
You're doing a lot of clicking
auntie,
today.
I'm really clicking today.
Lot of
my
clicking.
auntie is my godparent, and at family Christmas, godparents always give the kids a present. And then there was a running joke that my brother Tom never got a present because his godparent was someone else, somewhere else, you know, like not a relation. But he would always get that gift. But then there was a joke that started that my auntie would buy him a gift at Christmas. Mm-hmm. So she was also buying for me and for him. And then slowly over time, his gifts got better.
Sorry,
Anyway,
I'm just
she
enjoying
only
this.
ever gets me shower gel.
I am literally enjoying this because that's possibly the most animated I've ever seen you in our entire friendship, on stage and off, right? Your eyes lit up with the prospect of airing that grievance. It was absolutely incredible to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Oh, I hope she doesn't listen. I actually love her. She's the best.
She's not listening, don't worry.
No,
She's
okay,
not
cool.
listening.
Are you ever going to run for Queen? Genuine, frequently asked question of Oprah. Are you ever going to run for Queen?
Do you think, okay, do you reckon you could be
It's a yes
Queen?
or no answer.
Okay. No.
Okay. Could I be
But-
Queen? No.
You would hate it?
No, I thought you meant is it going to happen?
Oh, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not feasibly
God.
good. Could I be Queen? Yeah, sure.
Would you enjoy it?
In service of my community, yes, I would.
Get fucked, mate. That's bullshit. Okay, I don't have many other questions.
I've got another one for you. If Stedman became president, would you stop what you were doing and become first lady?
What a horrible question for Oprah.
Yeah, wild. Oprah's going to be president before
I know,
Stedman.
right? Stedman's fucking drop him.
Who is Stedman?
Who is
eh?
Stedman really, though?
Who is Stedman really? Has anyone ever met him or interacted with
Absolutely.
him?
I have a lot of interviews with him.
Yeah, lots of times.
Do you reckon Oprah and Gail love each other as much as they kind of tout themselves as loving each other?
Yeah, I think they're like best soulmate friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oprah said that there is no word in the English language to describe an intimate female friendship that's not sexual.
Free male friendship. You are toasted, mate.
I
So there isn't. No, there isn't, eh?
Yeah, no, there's not.
Well, should we make one right here?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can hardly invent a fucking bike, let alone a word. But
Friend, that's the origin of the word. Friend.
friendship.
Free male.
How would you? What are the definite? But like, what are the specific? Like, what makes it specifically a female? I think, like, you know, what I mean, like,
Well,
it's not.
I think she in that question is the suggestion that men don't develop intimate platonic friendships.
Yeah, which I
Is
think
that true? Are there any men are there men in this room? Do you guys develop intimate platonic friendships?
truly intimate.
Dave, we've called on you once before.
Dave with a bicycle knowledge. Yeah, I know, but that's so.
That's not the
It's
same.
not the same there. But like,
That's-
it is though. But it isn't like because it's a kind of thing of like a girl crush, which is fucking bullshit. Because
Yeah.
it's like that's
Because a bromance is still men being like uncomfortable with the idea of being friends, right? So they have to like call it like this thing, like it's a bromance, you know? Like, don't
Yeah.
worry, we're not fucking. We're just hanging
Yeah,
out
yeah,
as
yeah.
bros. You know?
Totally.
But like your best guy friend, would you cry in front of him? That's intimate. Alice. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came. You don't answer it because I can't handle the answer. I don't know what happened there. I blacked out. And I was like, it's just you and me and we're best mates. I'm so sorry, man. You don't have to answer. Fucking hell. Whoa.
Fuck's sake. But that is a good question.
Yeah. And? No.
Do men think that they could cry comfortably in front of other men? Anyone? Yeah, maybe. So
A round of applause for me. No. No, don't.
Wow.
It's really interesting. I would love to, if you want to feel comfortable talking to me about it, find me after the show. I'd love to get to the bottom of this. But I do wonder, I speculate that there is a different type of intimacy in a female friendship than there is in a male. But only because of the way that females and males have been socialized.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's changing.
I think there's something special about a truly intense but platonic relationship between a woman and a man, because like I think
Okay, here we go.
okay, fuck off, no, but it is, we've got it a lot because we do we do comedy, like, and I think there is those relationships do happen, right? And then so obviously the ones you don't have sex with, right, which is, you know, few and far between, but yes. I mean, it's a very small pool, right? But that pool, delicious, right? It's gorgeous. The ones you don't fuck, right? And if you just stick out those years and don't have sex with them, and then you have like these deep platonic friendships with men, I think it's really sweet.
Yeah, I think that's nice. I'm trying to think if I have deep platonic friendships with men.
Yes, you do. You got like all. I mean,
Oh,
guy?
yeah, I do. Lots
Guy?
of men. Yeah, no,
Yeah?
there are heaps of men in my life who I don't have sex with, who I'm good friends with.
There's heaps of men in my life I don't have sex with.
Yeah.
That was a vape. That was a mime vape, by the way. That was just to make it clear.
Hold on. Okay, before we go, because I don't know what the time is.
We've done 49 minutes and 15 seconds, 16
Okay,
17.
here's another frequently asked question of Oprah. Have you been to a polo game yet?
I personally
that one
haven't.
does seem bizarre, doesn't it?
It's a very pretty woman, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, here we go. So this is from the Proust questionnaire.
Proust. And I've said it 3 times before we've done this. And you keep saying Proust, and I just so gently say Proust. And then you just, I love how you just did the both alternatives just then. Proust or Proust.
Proust or Proust?
So the Proust.
So it's Proust.
Proust.
Which is it? You gaslighting me right now?
Something like a little gaslighting.
Okay, this is a quick fire round, okay?
Fuck, okay, all right,
All
cool.
right, this is genuinely quick fire. So just first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Like, do you promise that you'll do that?
I 100% promised you.
Okay.
I love and respect you, and I wouldn't lie to you.
What's your
I
perfect...
would lie to you sometimes.
Okay,
but,
yeah. What's your perfect idea of happiness?
a lovely sandwich.
Bring, bring. Bring, bring. Bring, bring.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I will take this because... Hello.
Yeah, g'day, copper. It's Aussie Anna, yeah. Yeah, fucking I've just called up because I want to know where you're getting this fucking sandwich that's making you so fucking happy, mate.
No, hello, Aussie, and I don't know how you got this number.
Yeah, well, you know I track you down, I find you, I've got the skills, I
Aussie-
will find you, I will hunt you, I will kill you. No, I'm kidding. That's me Aussie humour.
I think that's actually from a movie, Aussie, Anna. I think that's from a movie you've seen, isn't it?
Oh, what? Yeah, fuck, you're right, it's taken.
I'm
It's taken
surprised.
starring Liam Henson, who's cancelled. Nah, see, we don't know, it's complicated.
Wow, I didn't know that Aussie Anna was so deeply into the intricacies of cancel culture,
Oh,
but
mate.
that's a real surprise for me.
Mate, I'm telling you something. Since the old koala pool
Yes.
children accident,
Update me on
of
this,
which
Aussie
I
Anna.
cannot remember the specifics.
Wow, because it's something that truly happened to you. But
Yeah.
really, it wasn't a bunch of koalas in a school swimming pool.
Yeah, I think they all drowned.
Yeah,
mate.
basically. How have you been so
Well, I've
since?
been throwing myself into the internet and really just trying to find out, or what went wrong, that sort of thing. I want to make it up to the local community.
What went wrong with what?
With the whole koala pool incident.
I think it's quite clear what went wrong, to be fair.
Well,
It's that
we'll
you were
never
trying
get to the bottom of it.
Why were you... I'm very surprised that you're not actually at this recording of the Melbourne-based...
Yeah, mate, couldn't make it on account of I'm on a no-fly list.
Sorry, where do you live, specifically in Australia?
Canberra.
That sounded like a question rather than a statement there. How's
yeah.
Canberra?
Yeah, Canberra's beautiful this time of year. Hot and muggy. Ah, stunning. Anyway, I've started a new business. You'll be pleased to hear about this,
I'm not
I'm sure.
entirely pleased, but
Yeah.
I'm surprised, to be fair.
I got a new business, mate. I'll tell you what it is. You heard of 2 words.
Yeah.
Dangerous snakes.
All right, and what are you doing with these dangerous snakes?
Yeah, well, I take them to the local school and I let the kids learn about them. Well, you won't be surprised to know what happened next. One kid got bit. Venom. Absolutely murdered the child. But I tell you what, there were 28 other kids in that class who knew what not to do with a snake. Anyway, so I'm calling from prison.
It's really nice to catch up with Aussie Anna.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's
incredible.
my strongest character. Like, when I'm in her, I feel her.
And that's why that's why I stopped you, because you were flying too close to the sun. I thought no one else. She's top character comedy. She's clocked character comedy. This can't go on because it's going to put a lot of people out of business. Okay. Why
Aussie Anna might be my breakthrough.
So depressing.
Not the jokes I pour my heart and soul into. This is like
half-assed character you do on your podcast.
Oh, stunning. All right, back to Proust. What's your greatest fear? It's quick fire.
Greatest fear, I was dying.
Okay. What's the trait you most deplore in yourself?
Being weak or self-centered.
What's the trait you most deplore in others?
Being not nice.
Or which
No. Being
that's quick fire. Which living person do you most admire?
Lisa Kudrow. It's quick fire. Go on.
What's your greatest extravagance?
Getting my laundry done.
What's your current state of mind?
Tumultuous. Happy.
Oh, wow.
Ish. It's not going to it.
What do you consider your most overrated virtue? Okay, wow.
I don't understand
that was
the
a quick
question.
fire round. What do you consider your most overrated virtue?
What do you mean?
Like what do people say
in
about
terms
you
of
where you're like, okay, easy on, you know? Like,
what would you say about that? How would you answer that?
How would I answer that?
Yeah, I think this is quite unfair because I haven't asked you any of the questions.
Yeah, I think people think I'm smarter than I am.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
We've talked about this though, and no, that's one of my greatest fears. We talked about this in Paris when we were walking around the gardens, remember? We were talking about...
Fuck, we are in a relationship.
But we are. I guess we're in an Oprah Gale relationship.
Yeah, we are in Oprah Gale.
Wow.
Wow. Incredible.
It's only taken me till now
You're
to realise
Oprah,
that.
I'm Gail.
No, I don't think
No,
that.
it's fine.
I'd rather be Gail. I'd honestly rather be Gail. Because she's got less of the spotlight, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, it's easier for her.
Okay, fine, I'll be Oprah.
You sure?
Cool, if you're ready to give it up, I'll take it.
No, but we talked about this I think my greatest fear is that people don't think I'm smart, and then you are.
Yes, I am, and I said, well, I wouldn't be friends with someone who wasn't smart, which was
horrific of you to
Yeah,
say.
it was
That was a
horrific.
horrible thing for you to say.
yeah, and that's not true. I've got plenty of dumb friends.
Yeah, that's so true. No, I think your parameters of what is to be smart.
Oh
are
yeah, it's
very
not book
wide.
smart. No,
Yeah,
no, very wide. They
Like,
include
I think-
street smarts. They include.
I think dexterity even to you is quite like, you know, like
Yeah.
if someone's smart with their body or something, you know.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. Have you ever seen a person do a backflip? I mean, make them president. No, I'm fucking drunk now.
Should we end on? I mean, are there any requests of any of abandoned segments that we've ever done? I don't want to. Why is it always you? I don't like. I honest to God, you know what's funny? I don't like this segment. I hate that. I genuinely. All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello, it's me, Lisa Kudrow. I just wanted to. to call and say, I love what you
Sorry. I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't understand. I don't think you grew up in the South. I think you're from California.
People don't know about me is my voice on Friends. That was an accent. I'm a Southern belle. Anyway, I wanted to say I love you naming me on that podcast, and I'm a huge fan of your work. And I wanted to say that that all the cast of Friends, we all get along in real life. And all the boys, all the girls, we all meet up, and
I'm trying to take a portrait mode of you at your lowest ebb. I think portrait mode's really helping here.
And I just wanted to let you know, keep on trucking.
Beep. I am stunned. It's like when you try do one accent, you nail another. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's truly bizarre. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Should we end on a, someone reminded me of this segment we haven't done in a while. How is Ross Geller fucking right now?
Right.
Yeah,
I love that
fans
segment.
look out.
Also, let's please give Dave the Victoria Cross for bravery.
Bravery, yes. Dave's got the
For your
Victoria Cross for
audience
bravery, yes.
participation.
For telling it like it is and
For
sticking
telling
up
it
for
like-
those bicycle inventors, okay?
Yes. Good on
And
you.
Putting
All right.
Alice in her place.
How
when
is
she really
Ross
needed to be put.
fucking? Okay.
I reckon. Okay. Do you want to start or should I?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay. Ross Geller. How is Ross Geller? Is it right now?
How is Ross
What is
Geller
this segment?
fucking?
Yeah, it's like how is Ross Geller fucking
Right now, yeah. We imagine a world where Ross Geller is presently having sex.
In the Friends universe.
In the Friends universe.
Okay, yeah.
And how is he doing it?
Okay.
Oh, you want to go first?
I don't know.
I always feel like you have better ones, so I was trying to end on a bang, like with you. But then now I feel like I've said it out loud. I put a lot of pressure on you.
No. We could workshop one together.
All right, let's workshop one
Okay,
together.
so first of all, yeah. Night.
Yeah, great.
I don't think Ross fucks in the daytime.
No way.
Absolutely
Ross
not.
lights out. But do you know what's fucked up? He lights one scented candle every time he has sex.
Absolutely. Sandalwood. A sandalwood candle flickers and it's like that's the fade too. You know how Friends always does like weird like fade outs of
Yeah.
like into another scene? That will be the fade out of this scene.
It's the sandalwood candle.
It's Marcel era. And
It's Marcel era.
I think Marcel
is in
walks
the room.
Yeah, he's in the room. He's in the room. Marcel is in the room.
Ross
But-
has the girl from the copy store over.
Wow, huge call.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were
Wow.
on a break.
But honest to God, I reckon that, you know what, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that when Ross fucked her, that was the hottest sex he's ever had in the Friends canon.
Yeah,
100% was.
Here's one thing I will say. I reckon Rachel, and this is a huge call, has never gone down on Ross.
That's untrue, and that's fucking crazy to say.
Do you reckon?
That's absolutely horrific. That's doing detriment to her character. That's not right.
All right, fine.
I don't
she
think
sucks
Ross-
them off all the time. Fine.
I don't think Ross goes down. Nope. He does.
He does.
Took a year. It took a year of her just kind of inching his hair down, you know, or just her shuffling up the bed, just like, you know, just trying to position herself. Just try and take a hint. Yeah.
There's nothing funnier than trying to ask for oral sex
Oh,
without
so
asking for oral sex.
So hard.
Yeah, it's so funny.
How do you do it? You can't.
Just say, hey, can you eat me out?
And that's the podcast. No, we are out of time actually because we're running out of time.
Okay,
So
Ross is fucking her up against a wall, standing up.
oh my God! But this is okay. So
What,
this
have
is
I
not
got too
canon.
explicit?
No. So Copy Girl, yeah, and Marcel has come back somehow because he's not in that season.
Yeah.
He's come back for a recurring as a recurring character.
As a recurring character, the special guest star.
Maybe they're fucking in the. They go home though, don't they? They're at the bar. They're at the bar. And then they go home.
We've lost our way.
Oh, yeah, we have lost our way.
We've lost our way.
Ross is fucking her up against a wall.
Yeah.
And then he remembers that like Marcel is coming to visit,
Yeah.
and then he stops
You're on the right track here.
midway. He also has a cramp, and so because he's standing up,
Yeah.
right? And so then he
gets a hamstring cramp.
hamstring cramp. So then he like goes down and then like starts stretching, right? And she's like, "Oh, can I do anything?" He's like, "No." And then he's kind of like, "Well, I guess this is it." And then she goes, "All right, it's been fun." And then she's like, "Can I stay over?" And she's like, "Oh, if you want." And she's like, "Oh yeah, but she's like quite late." And then he's like, "Yeah, no, that's fine, great." It's fine because I'm trying to make it work with the narrative of Friends.
Sure.
Because
I
she's
think you're
there in the
getting
morning.
too lost in this fantasy.
Oh, it's kind of depressing fantasy, isn't it?
No, I love it. And so neither of them come, and then she goes home, and he stays behind.
Yeah.
She goes home because he didn't invite her to stay.
Yeah, true.
And he opens his laptop.
Uh-huh.
And he Googles romantic porn.
Yeah, loving porn.
Loving porn.
Man and woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he starts masturbating to it.
Yeah.
And then he feels too guilty about watching porn. And then he can't come again. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
she's back home and she's just applied her deep heat.
She pops out a rose quartz dildo. And she warms it. I just heard about rose quartz dildos. I just heard about this, by the way.
I've never heard about that.
Have you never heard about them? They're very cold and heavy.
Perfect. That's
I think a woman
exactly what I'm after.
we've lost our way and
Yeah,
we're actually drunk. So
Thank you so much for coming out to the podcast.
this has been a hot mess, to be fair.
It has, but
really hot here.
don't applaud. I mean, do applaud if you like. Do it feels natural.
Can we have the lights up? Can we have the lights up so I can take a photo of our audience? Is it all right if we have the house lights up for 1 second?
And I will say this: a few people have sent us messages saying, "Are you guys seriously talking about ending the podcast?" And
We are 100%.
No, we're not. It's going to continue for as long as we're probably friends and intermittent.
Look at the camera. You look so angry.
That's how I like to be depicted in public, on the hunt. You know.
You happy with that?
I look fucking drunk. This. But it's going to keep going. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming to the shows.
Yeah, we are. We do love you. A lot of
yeah.
people ask if we're actually angry at each other all the time.
Yeah, almost always. But
That's what love is, baby.
that's what love is. It's bride
It's a trick.
wars.
But yeah, no, we'll keep doing it. And
We
stuff.
will, yeah.
But
So thank you so much for coming.
Thanks
and
for coming. We're selling
We're going to be
stickers
out
and
there.
stuff.
Come say hi.
Come say hi. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. Thank you. Play that tune, man. Play that tune, man.